Okay, fellas, I'm going to attempt to put down some static grass today right here in this little area. I'm going to get some glue out and I'm going to put it in different areas, and then we're going to get the static grass little guy out and see if we can't make this work. And just get it out in different areas and make it look like it's growing wild here instead of being manicured, and we'll see how that looks. Okay, now let's put some static grass in the little machine here, like that. Put the top on. There we go, like that. Turn it on and see what we get here. Here's the static grass machine. All right, we'll let that set up for a little bit, and then we'll come back and vacuum away everything and see how it turned out. Okay, gentlemen, I'm back. This is dried, and I put down some grass. Now I want to add a couple of trees and maybe some rocks into this area right here, and then later on we'll come back and we'll touch all this up here. I don't know, I may just put in some gravel or some dirt right along there, but then we've got to touch this up over here where I got the vinyl, gee, why can't I remember the name of that stuff? The vinyl spackle onto the blacktop here, and I want to get that cleaned up so it's not such an eyesore. And you see I got the train running today through the area. It looks pretty good going through there, doesn't it? There we go. Now I'll just get my awl, or I could probably use a nail and make a couple of holes here where the trees are going to go. And I think we'll do one right here, like that. And then we'll put another one right over in here, like that. And then we'll just get some glue. This quick dry tacky glue. I get this from Hobby Lobby. It seems to work pretty good. And you just put a little bit in there, like that. A little bit right there. Maybe a little bit on the tree itself. Like that. Stick it right in there, just like that. And the same thing with this one. Just get a little bit of glue on the end of it. And put it in the hole where you, like that. Now you got two little trees growing up through there. And I'll probably put in some, like I said, I'll put in some rocks in a couple of places here. I'll show you how I do that. I just get some, this is dirt clumped together when we sifted the backyard dirt these were in there, what got sifted out, so I'm going to use that for my rocks. Just put a little glue on the bottom of it and just stick it right in there like that. Got a couple more. I'm going to put one right over in here like that. Another one right there maybe. Maybe a couple on the other side over there. Like that right there. And another one maybe right there. Now this glue that you're seeing me use here, well when it dries clear. So if you see some residue there, it'll dry clear and you won't even notice it. Okay, let's see how this is going to look. I've still got a little more touch up to do. I haven't glued any of this down yet because I don't want it in a, don't want it stuck down and have to work around it. This way I can just kind of, if I have to, I can pick it up and then move it. Well, that train looks good going through there. Maybe I should get a picture of that. Let me turn this around just a hair so you can see that train. Oops, wiggly wiggly there. Maybe we can see the train go through there when it comes back around. Let's see what we're looking at here. Oh yeah. When that train comes through that little section there, this next time around, you'll be able to see what it looks like going through with the trees and the hills and stuff here. But this looks pretty good. I think now we're gonna, once we get this, all the little touch-ups done, we're gonna move over to this area right here. You can't, well, I guess you can see my hand there. We're gonna do that area next. And I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna buy another structure and put it together, and this is going to be like a UPS distribution center right here. That way we'll have a place for the UPS trucks and people that come up there and want to ship some stuff UPS. Here comes the train, so it's going to come through that in just a little bit. Here it comes. How's that look? It looks pretty good, doesn't it? Coming through there. I like it. Yeah. All right, then we'll be back in a little while, and we'll be doing some more little incidental stuff in here to make it come to life. Thanks, guys. Okay, guys. I made a couple of improvements here. I added a guardrail on each side here. Now I'm going to make another guardrail that goes right here. And I'm going to show you how I made these. And we'll kind of finish this little section here off. We're getting really close here on finishing this off. What I do is I take my knife like this and I make kind of like a little V cut in here. And oh, it's 1/4 inch balsa, I'm sorry. Yes, 1/4 inch balsa. I'm not exactly sure, but I think I got this at either Hobby Lobby or Michael's. I forget which, because they both carry it. And what I do is I cut just a little bit of a notch in here, like this. And I do that on all of them. And try to keep them in line here. And then I got some extra rail that for whatever reason was cut off, and I'm going to use the rail as my piece that goes right there. When I get done gluing this, then I'll paint all the wood white so it can be seen, you know, it'll be able to be seen at night. Just all you need is just like a little V groove for that deal to sit in. It's a little fiddly, but if you take your time and do it, it'll turn out great. I think the one I did over here looks pretty darn good. It was just kind of an experiment. I was wondering, I knew I needed a guardrail there, because if you go to almost any crossing like that, you'll find a guardrail there. And I thought, well, how am I going to make a guardrail? And I don't know where I got the idea was to make these wooden pieces. And then I saw that I had that extra rail that got cut off from something. I thought, well, you know, how about that? Instead of using wooden guardrails, I use wood uprights and the metal. Well, thank you. You let it be like that. There we go. And then what you do is you get your glue, because you're only gonna have two here. The other one was there was more. So then you're just gonna set that in the groove, but first you're gonna put some glue on here. Just a little drop. It doesn't take much. And don't worry about it. If you use this particular glue, it's called Quick Dry. It's Eileen's original Quick Dry Tacky Glue. It dries clear, so you don't have to worry about if you got any overhang here or overfill. And then we're gonna put that in there like that. And then you do the next one. And you grab this one, you do the same thing. And then what I did with the other ones, oops, I put something heavy on there to hold it in place until it dried. Like this. Set it on there, let it dry. And then after it dries, we'll come back and we'll paint it. And then we just glue it in spot. Thanks, guys. Okay, guys, these things are dry now, so I'm going to go ahead and paint them. I put down a little tape here so I won't get it all over the place. I probably should have just done it like that, because this stuff, for whatever reason, when the weather gets a little warm, this stuff gets really runny. And just paint them white, paint them yellow, you know. And then when you're done, you'll put them on the layout, and it'll look great. Do the same thing to this one, paint it, and then we'll stick it on the layout like I did the other one. And we have guardrails. Not sure these are the type of guardrails that you actually see there, but hey, I like them. I think they look good. Used material I didn't have to go out and buy. I already had. So that's a plus. All right then, these are going to go right here, and I'm going to get some glue. There's this. I like this stuff, Eileen's Quick Dry Tacky Glue, because it dries pretty quick and it dries clear. You put it in there just like that. And it doesn't matter, so it's a kind of a preference for you, however you want to put them in there. with the angles going one way, and then almost done with this little section right here. We've been working on it for a while now, but I think it's starting to look pretty darn good. I'll just have to hold it there for a little bit till that glue starts to get real tacky, and then I'll hold it by itself. But I think that looks pretty darn good. It may not be to scale, but I think it looks pretty darn good. What do you guys think? All right then. So this is pretty much done from here this way. I don't think we're going to have to do anything else except for maybe put this building back where it belongs. I forgot how it goes. I think it goes like this. Got to get this out of here too. That goes there. And this is going to go like right here. Pretty cool. We got concrete all the way around it. Places for people to park. Trucks can come in here and back up and not be in the street. Yeah. Looks pretty good, doesn't it? Alright guys, thanks for joining us. It's been a lot of fun. I hope you guys have as much fun doing this as I did. So kind of like it and subscribe and all the other stuff that you're supposed to do that I always forget to say. Thanks guys.